Well, Rajesh, majority of the youngsters who usually start this business or startups, basically we were discussing about the scalability, which is the main cause of failures. So how do these youngsters who are coming out of colleges, how do they have the exposure of scalability? How do they assume or they research about the scalability? I think they don't have that much idea on how they can reach to the market, what is the potential of the market. How do they think out of scalability?
Yeah, sure. I think this is a very, very interesting question because, so first thing what people should look at is data is there. You need to be so committed that I would not accept my business plan as approved from my side unless I get the aspect of scalable very clearly, as certain as possible. And how do you get? Number one is having the data. So, whatever is a product, just like we were talking about the fitness, right? Now, fitness, can it be scalable? Of course, yes. How do you know? Because as you see human tendency, they tend to get into that midlife crisis and always think about it, or just before the marriage, they always think about it. Now, you have to back that up by the data. How many of those people are really thinking that I want to become fit? So, if you can give a number to it, suddenly you have got the data, whether this can be scalable or not. Then you can ask yourself, how can you actually kind of cater to them? You can actually look into anything that you can sell. Of course, yes. It could be whey protein or, the moment you ask, you Google. Now Google is giving everything that you want. In fact, ChatGPT is giving even more than you want. So start asking this question out there and get a number. When you have your target audience, for example, India. In India, in this age group, how many people are really there? So between 30 to 40, let's say we have around maybe 40 million people, just for example. Out of this, how many of them are able to afford your program or a product? Then probably let's say 20 million. Now, once you have the 20 million data, how many of them are already being addressed by your competitors? You can see that. See, these are the numbers game that you are playing backed up by the data. Can you get how many people are in between 30 to 40 years of age? Of course you can get. There is data out there. But you need to commit to yourself to an extent where you will not accept your business plan unless you get an idea whether it is scalable or not. So once you come to that numbers, you will see how many people can I cater in a year. Is it really scalable? Can I go up, right? So it's about the data. I would say it's all about the data. If somebody wants to define the scalability factor, what are they doing to really look into a journey of next 10-20 years and becoming a unicorn? $1 billion is a big thing, right? So I would say failures are just because of various elements we discussed so far, but I would like to focus on how they can become part of, like how they can